Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough. But first, let me go ahead and wish you guys a Merry Fixmas this year. I'm going to do it every day, like I said. Every day I can, anyway. Or every day I remember, I guess. But yes, a Merry Fixmas to you all, especially to those who are playing Satisfactory and doing their Christmas factories. Yes, their Fixmas factory, sorry. It's not Christmas, it's Fixmas. But yeah, been a very good one for us as well. First things first, of course, we're going to go ahead and access the calendar. What is today? Today is the 15th or 16th. Wait, did we miss clicking on yesterday's calendar? Could have swore we didn't, but no, I guess we did. I guess we missed 15 yesterday. Sorry. Did we? I guess we did. Oh well. Ooh. Packaged rocket fuel. That'd be fun. Okay. Now where was 16 at? Anybody remember? I do not remember. Because right now it is 16. There it is. Right there. Ooh. The premium Fixmas skins, yeah.
Nothing says happy holidays more than the inevitable destruction of local flora and fauna with a festively decorated vehicle. This vehicle decoration can be found in the customizer.
Heck yes! We got the vehicle customizer! Oh, I'm so happy for that. Very nice. Oh, and I'm forgetting my thing. Whoops. Just fix that. There we go. That was there the whole time, if anybody asks. Okay. So, vehicle customizer. Let's see. Tractor. And then, oops, that's gonna be in the customizer here. Skins, premium skin. Oh, it doesn't apply to the tractor? Oh, I need stars. I need stars. Oh dear, and we're still trying to get our 500. Because this is our Christmas factory, by the way, in case you haven't seen it or you missed last time. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was a day prior, but I guess, yeah, my date was wrong yesterday. That's probably what happened. I got confused. You know how it goes. All right, how many wonder stars? How many stars do we have? What are they called? Yeah, they're called just wonder stars. Are they not going into the sink? They are not going into the sink. Whoops, I need that. Give me that back. Whoopsie. They're going into this box. There they go. Now they're going into the sink. Yeah, for some reason I thought this lift was my lift there because it was right next to it. Yeah, we're still trying to get our 500 because we're making 2 per minute. And if we're making 2 per minute, we need 500, which was going to take us like 4 hours or something like that. Because if you're making 1 per minute, you take that 500 and you divide that by 60. And that's how many hours it'd be. But since we're doing twice the amount, you would take the 250 instead. You know, because 500 divided by 60, that is 8 hours. So then you just divide the 8 into 2, and then it will take either way works. Either way gets you the answer, so. And that's why we couldn't use it. Okay. I guess the question is, do I get it back if I pick this up? Yeah, it doesn't apply to the tractor. Sad. Why didn't the tractor get any love? What the heck? I guess nobody really uses it all that much. But this one I do know does work. So that's the normal skin. We do customizer. Mmm, looks delicious. Oh, dude, this looks cool. I do like that. That's really nice. There's our thumbnail right there. I thought these were white wall tires. I mean, technically, they are walled tires. They're just not white. They're pink. That's okay, though. I wonder if this glows at night. These are actual lights, or if they're just, like buttons. I like how everything looks like, it's like everything's made out of, gingerbread, glazing. Alright, let's put some fuel in here. Driving around. Yeah. Very nice. I like that. It is beautiful. Alright, what about the trains? Did the trains get a Fix My Skin this year? So if okay, so here's the thing. If I pick this up, I do get it back. Okay, cool. I was curious about that. Yeah, because that didn't exist on the vehicles last year. The trains did, I believe. Didn't the trains do that? That if I pulled new poles, it would put a wreath on my pole. But wait a minute, if we do, so the Fix My Skin doesn't work for poles. Does the advanced Fix My Skin, or the premium Fix My Skins, does this work on trains? It does not. What? What the heck? Did trains not get their wreaths and stuff this year? What the heck? Man, I'm so. They took away so much. Come on, man. I missed the wreaths on the poles, and I also missed the. Unless you could put the wreaths directly on the trains. Now that. Yeah, and I do miss the trains though having like a Christmas theme to them as well. Maybe that comes later. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that factory. Well, we don't have Mark V anyway, so it don't really matter. Okay, we have a train sitting over here, so let's see if we can put. Whoops. See if we can put like wreaths on it. I doubt it, but. Yeah. Can't put it on trains. What the heck? I missed that. You can put them on train stations. You can. Oh, you know what it is? They're snapping where the signs snap to. Yeah. You can actually see it. Okay. Well, that's sad, but hey, at least the vehicle, I guess, got one. Sadly, the trains did not. I would have liked the trains to have a skin to them, but it was just the big trucks. All right. So yeah, like I was saying last time, we spent the entire episode building up our Christmas factory. We got like the wreaths here, which are nice. We've got, stuff being made. This factory's making our stars. This factory's making our Christmas wreaths. Everything's being uploaded, which is pretty nice too. Yeah, and then okay, so now we can type in, Wonder Star. So we need 500 of these bad boys. So once we get to 250, we're gonna take them out. We need 500 in order to finish off the Fixmas tree in the MAM. So that's gonna take some time. And while that is building, we're gonna go ahead and head back over to our aluminum factory to continue working on that today. Before we even do that, though, I do have a factory over there. Factory I've been kind of working on, but I need Mark V belts right now. because I'm a little too lazy. Oh yeah, we got some rocket fuel. Should we try it out? Yeah, I need to put it up. Or I can upload it, I suppose. That works too. But yeah, we need to try out the rocket fuel in our jetpack. So we got the normal fuel. And, not very much. Get a little height on it, not too bad. Alright, let's try out this rocket fuel. Packaged rocket fuel. Good God. Dude. That is, wow. You do take off like a rocket. Just make sure to save some for landing. Wow, that is nice. Oh, I didn't land long enough for it to refuel. If only it refueled damn near instantly. That. Dude, just tapping it and you go freaking high. Yeah, packaged rocket fuel is the way to go. I know the turbo feels really good, but damn. Man, let me take this stuff and let me upload it. Oh, that's right. That's right, I forgot. We were actually making the snowballs, and we never actually used them. We never actually used the snowballs. Okay, let me do this real quick. Throw these away. That can go. That can go. That can go. That. Just kind of empty out my inventory a little bit. Okay, cool. Now we don't need these anymore, so put those up. Okay. I'm actually going to upload these because we can use the others. And you're probably like, what? This doesn't make any sense. Check this out. Let me get rid of this. That's the normal explosion, right? Then if we go to snowball... Oof. Now the snowballs only do 2 damage compared to these ones doing 3. But you can still use them you can still use them like Noblesse. They won't do as much damage, but you can still inflict quite a bit of damage. And they'll still blow up rocks. They'll still blow up the rocks that you find throughout the world that are blow-upable. I love that. Oh, change. Preferred fuel, package fuel. Alright. Now that we're done messing around, let's go ahead and head over to the aluminum factory via the high line. Via the ride the lightning, baby. And here we are at our future aluminum factory. We're still working on getting the resources here. Coal and bauxite in the last 2. We have water and we have the copper ore coming in. We just need to finish that. So I did build the intersection here. So this is how you build an intersection on a slope. You actually got to build the intersection on the slope as well in order for it to work. And even then, you still get there's a little hump here in here as well of the rails trying their best to match. Let's get out of the way here. Trying their best to match for the intersection, as you can see. It is very, very close. It's really hard to do. This is why you don't do intersections on slopes, because even with this method, it still is a little bit of a pain in the butt. But it does work. It does work. Yeah, and then for them to get up on the same level, so that everything's leveled out again, you gotta kind of go from up top to down low, and so on. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. But yeah, everything looks pretty much as it should. It's a little, I know it's a little weird right here, but that's just because that's just the way it is. We'll probably get rid of these pieces over there. to kind of level out. So basically, I'm going to take this path. I'm going to stay up on top of these rocks. We're going to go here, and then we're pretty much just going to stay relatively level as we make our way across this area. I did want to make those bridges as well. We'll go over here to make them, I think. Yeah, so we have truss bridges, but they're kind of the newer style. And what I wanted for this area, I wanted the older style truss bridge, which is the more squared off version. See, that's the newer style truss bridge that you know, still in use today. So is the older style as well. But yeah, you got the rounded truss bridge. You can see way down there those bridges. So we're going to be using truss bridges as well here, but it's going to be the older style that is the more squared off version, and they're a little taller anyway. So, but I wanted to come over here so that we could put down a Mark 1. Should we go Mark 1 or should we go Mark 2? We'll go Mark 1. The reason I go Mark 1 for a lot of these bridges and stuff is because then you can make really short bridges with it. So you don't have to make I guess you don't have to do it with the other one either. But it is what it is. So. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll need to come up with a support style too, because we can't just use the same supports that we've always used. We gotta come up with a new one, right? Something like that. All right, let me build a quick truss bridge, and then we'll move on from there. I forgot that I had loaded these as well. So this is basically what it would have looked like. So the older style truss bridge. However, I completely forgot. So these ones were actually made back in update 8. Sorry, they're made back in update 8 over on the dedicated server back then. I forgot I ported them over. So we got truss bridge end. Let's see what these look like. You got truss bridge end and then truss bridge middle. Yeah, this is the truss bridge middle. And then you got the two ends. So they were 6 in length, it looked like. I need to design one with legs, though, I think. Yeah. Let me load this old blueprint here. Just trying to think what would be the best way to put legs on this. Of course, we could always do the truss bridge end. We could always load the truss bridge end blueprint. Oh, these were 2, so it'd be 4, 5, 6, 7. They were 8 long, those truss bridges. Jeez. And then what we do is remove these. And then we go foundation. It's going to be made out of the grit metal. I'm going to do 0.5 meter. Something like that, I suppose. And then we can... Oops. Like then we can put this back. And that would work there. Okay. Yeah, and then we can use our same design just with this in mind here. Oh, but of course I forgot. I forgot that would have been a thing. Would I be able to make it work? I would. So we do a 4 meter and a little slope. Oh, and then one of those slopes, yeah. So what we do is we save this. Save blueprint. Hey, you want a snowball fight? Here, I'll start. Come back here. Seems like the AOE effect is not good. So it probably takes 2 to 3. Okay. Yeah, so we saved that blueprint, and then what I'll do is I'll clear the designer. And then we'll do a 1/2 meter foundation here. Right. This is right here, wasn't it? And then we'll do a texture. Oh, whoops. That's right. It's, it's 2 foundations wide, not 1. Do something like this. Do that across. I guess we could use the same pillars. I mean, the pillars are fine, to be completely honest. You can't do a dual pillar anyway, unless you do it really wide. Would that look good though? I don't know. I don't know if that would look good. Probably not. Yeah, we'll just do it like this. Yeah. Do architecture. We do the inverted ramps. And then what we do is we take our blueprint, truss bridge end that we just built, get it somewhat close. 2, 3, 4. Was it not aligned? I guess it is aligned. Okay, we might have to rotate that bottom piece, which is fine. Yeah, these pieces right here have to be rotated. Just so they match up. Oh, those are... You know why? It's because my first set of pieces are wrong. Oops. Yeah, they're meant to be facing. Meant to be facing this way. There we go. So now these are the end pieces. So basically, we put our pillars on this and we just butt them up against each other. Which then we would remove. Would we remove those? I mean, we'd butt them up against each other, sure, but then they would overlap. I'd have to place them each time if I did this, so we'll go ahead and call this, what do I call it? Truss bridge end. That's how you spell truss. Truss bridge end. Yep. And we want to select the icon. Scroll down to here. Icon. We'll just, yep. Yeah, we want to save over that. Okay, cool. Now we can clear the designer. Go build it. So now when we build a truss bridge end, yeah, it'll have that piece there so we can put our pillars in. Cool. I like that. Alright, I'm going to use that to get us over and connected with that train station so we can finally have power. Won't take but a moment, and some bridges. And finally, many hours later, jeez, man, that did take me quite a while to do, but I finally got it done, got the bridges in place. As you can see, the old-fashioned style. I decided to go a little wider on the bridges so they're not so... Because these ones, unlike the Unlike the arch ones, these ones I can actually make them a bit bigger. I mean, we can make the arch ones bigger too, but I'd have to make an entirely new blueprint, essentially, to make that happen. But yeah, I got my 10-car train here that I usually use for making block sections. Always want to make the blocks bigger than the trains that I use, you know. Sometimes I will use 10-car trains, but not very often. They're a little too big, I think. 5-car seems to be too big as well, but I like 5-car trains. They're pretty good size for most factories. But yeah, finally got the bridge done, so we go all the way across and then down. And I like that this bridge is going to be C. I might have forgotten a support, actually. Let's see, did I forget a support? I did forget a support. Whoops. That's okay. That's an easy fix. I decided just to go with the regular blueprints that we already had, so these ones work pretty darn well. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, just blueprint, just making that so fast. And I love that you're going to be able to see this. You know how we could see those bridges for miles? We're going to be able to see this bridge for miles as well, right? That's why I wanted to run it along the cliffside so you can see the rails coming down here. So, but yeah, like I said, this is going to be the bauxite loop. So I call it the bauxite loop because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making. You see all this bauxite here? See, these 3 bauxite nodes are going to go to this train station here, and then we've got more bauxite down here. We've also got coal in this area, so we're going to be putting some train stations for coal as well. But we got more bauxite over here. Well, this bauxite and this coal set are going to go straight to the factory. But yeah, so right here is going to be the bauxite loop. So we're going to have all this bauxite go to this train station. Then over here, we're going to have another train station, I don't know, probably here maybe, to collect these 2 coal nodes here, because we're going to need them, I believe. Probably. Yeah, these are all normal, so that's going to be 3, 6, 900, and I think I needed somewhere around 15 to 1600 coal. So we definitely need that pier node, and this normal node would be nice as well. So we can expand our aluminum factory if we ever need to, because we're going to be pulling in way more bauxite than we need as well. But we're going to follow this cliffside. We're going to go from here, from this train station to here. We're going to turn and go this way. And then somewhere around here, probably, we're going to make our way back up, and we're going to put an intersection just right there where our bridge is at. Somewhere along there, we're going to put in our intersection. That'll be a T intersection, and then that'll be what I'm calling the bauxite loop, which will be able to be working there. And then, of course, eventually we'll put a factory down here. I'm thinking of using it to do the SAM factory. I think that'd be really, really cool. I know I got a SAM node down here, but it's in here, so I didn't care for it anyway, so I built over it. But yeah, I think that'd be really cool to have a factory down here that brings in all the stuff, and it makes all of our stuff for SAM, for the SAM, the reanimated SAM, and the whatnot, having a having a factory doing that, and then we'll have a train station dropping off SAM as well. We'll bring in more SAM, because it's not called SAM ore, it's just called SAM, as the devs have stated. So yeah, that's basically going to be the bauxite loop, which is going to be very, very cool. So hey, we have power here though. We do have power at this mine right here. So we've got one bauxite node clear over there. Of course, we got that one. We should probably build this first. Get this bridge done, or not bridge, but get the supports done for this, and then we can bring the then when we make that turn, then we can bring that bauxite over here. Because what I'll do is I'll use the bridge. Oh yeah, you can see that bridge goes on for miles. Has a long freaking rail bridge up there. Truss bridge is definitely one of my favorites, but I have built others. As you remember that we were in the middle of building another bridge, but we decided to fast track everything else because the Fixmas event's going on. I haven't seen presents drop in a very long time, so I have no idea what happened to them. Anyway, So yeah, I think... Yeah, we get this, I think if we can get these supports done, and make the train do a corner there, we can then um, get that brought down here and start collecting bauxite. But yeah, we got to finish the loop in order to get the bauxite going towards there. Um, so hopefully we can get that. We're not going to get the aluminum factory up this week, I don't think. By the time we get all the rail line done that we need and getting everything collected back to the factory, it's going to be near the end of the week. So we can get the factory started to get built and stuff like that, but we definitely are not getting it done. Yeah, there's our oil collection facility down there. But anyway, yeah, let me go ahead and get these supports in for this right here. Get the bridge started going off that way, and then we'll collect all the bauxite in this area and start getting belted over here. Now that we have power to this train station, we can finally get that done. So we'll get that going anyway. Alrighty then. After a few more hours of doing all this, finally got that bridge done as well. So there's where we were. Now we're over here. And the more I look at this, the more I want to put a train station here and then continue the rail all the way down that way and then connect in the backside of the aluminum factory. And the reason I want to do this is because I was looking over this way and I'm just like, it's going to be too much of a... By the time we get that going around that way, it's just like, what would be the real point? We could have a train station or train line going all the way along this bottom edge, maybe even put another train station here to collect a few things. If we really want to, we can collect like this bauxite down here. Not that it'd be really worth it all that much, but just have the train line go all the way this way and then connect in the backside of our aluminum factory here, rather than bringing it up this way. We could just continue downwards. I think that'd be a really great thing. But yeah, we're going to have a train station here where I'm sitting to collect this normal node and this pier node, as well as there's another... Did we find another pier node? Oh, there's a pier node way the heck down here. I don't think we're going to need it, though, with all the rest of this coal sitting around. I think we'll have everything we need, really. But I think that's pretty good there. So we'll have a train station here collecting coal, which should get us the rest of the coal that we need. And then we got the bauxite loop here. That will make a difference here. We got our massive truss bridge. Goes all the way down this way. I've been at this for like 4 hours already. It's been it's actually been pretty fast though, as far as only have to do little bits here and there. But most of it's all blueprinted, so we can kind of just throw it down pretty quickly. But getting all the supports done for the rails and getting where the rails are going to run and all that stuff is pretty difficult sometimes. Especially when you get most of it built and then you have to tear it all down and rebuild it slightly over because it ain't going to work, or slightly down further. Like this rail bridge was going to be much higher, but then we ran into that archway that is right there. We ran into that archway, which was unfortunate. So I had to completely tear it all down and try again. Luckily I did, though, because then it made this slope right here at the end. It made this slope not so bad. If I could, I would redo this, probably. Like, maybe tear that down and keep that sloping upwards and then corner, so that you don't have this flat spot in here, but I'm too lazy. I'm much too lazy to fix that, so I would have had to tear down all my supports that I already had in place and then redo the whole portion, which will look nicer, but I'm in the camp of I don't care. It's fine. It's fine as it is. So we're gonna do, let's see, What am I looking for? Production, that's it. Minor Mark II. Especially as we move into Minor Mark III era, we're definitely going to have everything we need for the most part anyway, so... I say era because we're getting... It's taken an era just to freaking get to this point. Oh, that looks lined up. I'm going to use this rail bridge as a means of getting my bauxite down to that train station down there. Same with that one over there. There's a bauxite node over near that bridge. We're going to be using that rail line to get bauxite down there, so we get all three of these nodes in place. So yeah, 600 is going to be, because this is a pure node here. So basically, no, we can't use Mark II or Mark. We can't use Mark V yet. We have to wait. Because I'm not gonna. It's gonna take all 700 of those aluminum sheets that I have in order for that to even be a thing. So, like I said, I gotta be real careful. That looks pretty close. Didn't have to be exact anyway. Oh, that killed him in one hit. Nice. There's also some uranium down here, which is fine. Gotcha. Get snowballed, idiot. Actually, don't. You shouldn't do that. That's mean. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't look it up. But getting snowballed is not nice. It's not a nice thing to do. It's definitely a deal breaker for me. I know, because I had it happen, and we don't talk about that. Anyway, sorry. Let's go ahead and put down some power here. Like I said, we're just going to bring this bauxite along this bridge. And we'll just follow the supports all the way down. Okay, and another couple hours went by. There goes my whole day. No, just kidding. No, we've got it done. Got all of the bauxite being mined and brought to us. I have taken so long on this that this train station is nearly full. It is going pretty fast. Yep. So we've got the bauxite mine coming from over there. I've got it on a nice support system so that it's going down that way. And then we've got, I've also got this tower up and going as well because we got power. So now we can see all of the coal. Holy freaking crap. That's a lot of coal. There's a lot of coal right there where my train's at. Look how much coal there is. There's pure, oh, there's a pure node down there too. We could pull all of our coal just from that little area right there. See, now that we've got this radar tower. Oh, there's actually a couple of Mercer Spheres and Summer Sloops in the area, as well as 5 hard drives. It's going to be all down here, because we haven't cleared this area yet. We only got about half of the forest completely cleared, because there's so much to go through. And it's pretty dangerous and stuff like that, too. So, but yeah, it looks like we've got this. This is all set to load, right? Yeah, okay. So we could definitely get a train going here soon. The loop's not complete yet, so we can't make it back just yet, but it is there. So we've got that one. This mine is only a normal node, so I've got the hover pack going because it was a little bit easier. But yeah, this one is a normal node, as you can tell. Hasn't even filled the 450 belt, so it's only 300, fully overclocked. But that one comes from all the way down here. Yeah, there's a little hole right there, that, or little down portion that has some bauxite bringing it in. So this one's going to be, what is it, 1200, 13, 14, so 1500 bauxite is coming from just these little nodes right here, which is pretty darn nice, if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself, so there you go. Fact true. But, yeah, so we got that bauxite there, and then of course we got the bauxite coming in from over there. Looks like it's going, whoops, looks like it's going the wrong way, but it's going in. It's just because I put that normal node, what I did was I merged that normal node with both these pier nodes, because when we put Mark 5 on it, it's only going to be 600 each of this belt, and that belt's only going to be 600 each. So, when we bring in this normal node, if we actually split it and merge it, we could split it in half, which will go from 300 down to 150, and then we put 150 into each of the 650 or the 600 belts, and that goes to 750, which is under the 780 that the Mark 5 provides. So once we have Mark 5, or once we have aluminum sheets actually being produced, then we can actually go and do that. But that is the bauxite covered for this area. So next time, I know we're running short on time here. Next time will be the building of the coal mine over here, which we're going to bring some of the coal nodes. There's only a couple, but we don't need a whole lot, so that'll bring the coal from the nearby areas. Sorry, getting tired. Bring the coal from the nearby areas over here. This is where it's going to be set up at, just on a little flat spot. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to carry the bridge all the way down that way, and we'll go in the backside. In the backside of the bauxite factory, or of the aluminum sheets factory. So yeah, getting there slowly. Obviously, it's completely ran out there, and obviously it's what do you call it? It's going to be a slow process just because of how much we have to get done here. And since I'm doing it all myself, you know, it does take many hours. But anyway, yeah, I do like that. I do like that long bridge. That long bridge is pretty darn nice coming through there. And then we're going to have a nice long bridge going all the way across there as well. Just going above the red forest rather than through it. A little bit better of an area. There's so much uranium around here too. It is nuts how much uranium is here. I think there's a uranium node around here somewhere too. I would not doubt it. But with that though, I do think that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. Like I said, yep. So next time will be the focus. We did get this one right. Next time will be the focus on the coal node, or the coal nodes, and the coal mine, and getting that, and getting the rail line finished. Hopefully we can get it finished tomorrow. That is what I'm hoping, so that we can start bringing bauxite and coal over to our train station here. So, and I'm going to be building in such a way that the trains do have to take the loop. They can't loop back on themselves and go the opposite way because it's shorter. They will have to take the loop to get on the backside, because it'll just be easier anyway to not crowd this one intersection. We can bring it in the backside over here and put our intersection just on the backside, just right after this intersection. We'll put an intersection, just loop it back around, and that should look pretty good. So, but anyway, that'll all be next time. So, yeah, like I said, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So, I do hope you enjoy. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.